Alright, now let's look at what it takes to find missing links using this idea of proportionality. So in this problem we have two figures which are similar, we're told that, and we're asked to find this missing side length. And what we're going to do is set up what's called a proportion, and a proportion is just two fractions set equal to each other. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to look at these two parts, and you can pick any two parts so that it includes the unknown on this triangle. And I'm going to say we have 10 over, and then I don't know what this value is, so I'm going to call it x. So that's one of my fractions. All I did was I picked a side and divided it by this side. Doesn't even matter which. Now I'm going to set this equal to some other fraction, and this one does matter. So what I need to do now, I had the 10 on top over here, so I need to find the side that corresponds to that over here, and that would be this side right here, which is has a length of 15. So that goes on top there. Now remember, this has to be corresponding sides there. And now we look for the corresponding side over here for our unknown value. It's just like our 9. And so now I have this set up. This is a proportion, it's one fraction equal to another, and now all I need to do to find x is to solve this. So in order to solve this, I'm going to use a technique called cross multiplication. So I'll do x times 15, which will give me 15x equals 10 times 9, which is 90. Now to find x, all I have to do is divide by 15, and I would find that x equals, let's see, that would be 4, 5, 6. So that missing side length would be 6. Now for this problem, it's just more practice with the exact same idea. I'll take 2 that I know, and we'll do 24 over x equals, and then I need my corresponding side to 24 was the 32, and my side that corresponds to the question mark was 16, and so now all I need to do is solve that. And so I'm going to cross multiply. X times 32, whoa, moving the paper around, will be 32x equals 24 times 16. Boy, if there was ever a job for a calculator. And that's going to be 384. So now, divide both sides by 32. And x is going to be equal to whatever 384 divided by 32 is. Turns out it's 12. And so there is my answer. Now before we wrap this up though, I want to show you that it really doesn't matter what order you do these in, so long as corresponding sides go in the same place. Let's look at this one. Let's suppose I did over here, I started, okay, so this is an alternate way of working this problem. Let's say I started with 9 over 15 equals, and now I need the part that corresponds to 9, that's my unknown. The part that corresponds to 15, that's 10. And when I cross multiply, notice that I get exactly the same thing. So there's multiple ways to set up this problem. That bugs me to leave this unfinished, so I'll just go ahead and state that this is x equals 6. There's multiple ways to work this problem. Both are correct. You may choose whichever way you want. So long as corresponding parts go in the right position, you should get a correct answer.